Hey, what's going on, guys? How do you do? It's your boy Gray here. Welcome back to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, a lot of you guys have been asking me in comment section over on Twitter during live streams, a lot of times during live streams. You guys want to know what my thoughts are. How do I feel about the Modern Warfare beta? I figured why not take this time to talk about my pros, my cons, my likes, my dislikes of the Modern Warfare beta. Towards the end of the video here, I will give you a rating out of 10 of how I felt about this first weekend of the Modern Warfare beta. So while I'm talking here, you should be seeing some gameplay in the background, just some, just random gameplay footage. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you're brand new around here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're brand new, turn on notifications, drop a like. As always, guys, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. What are your thoughts, opinions, any questions? Feel free to leave that in the comment section below. A like on today's video. Feel free to follow me on social media as well. And if you guys could do me a favor, we are also streaming on Twitch now. We just got affiliated. If you guys want to do me a favor, head over to Twitch. A link to my Twitch will be in the description below. We usually live stream over there around Monday through Saturday around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We live stream here on YouTube 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday as well. Now, before we get into my pros and cons, or if that's what you want to call it, before we get into my thoughts on the Modern Warfare beta, a few things that I feel like you guys should know. Number one, I've been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare on the PlayStation 3. I've played every Call of Duty since then except Advanced Warfare. I actually skipped Advanced Warfare. Till this day, I have not played 1 second of Advanced Warfare. With those Call of Duties, including Modern Warfare 3, Ghost, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, Call of Duty World War II, and now Black Ops 4. With all of those Call of Duties, I have put hours upon hours of gameplay. I mean, a cumulative total of just days upon days upon days. I'm talking 25 plus, 35 maybe even on some of those. The last thing I do want to say here, guys, is that everything I'm about to say is a personal opinion. You guys have been asking me, what is my opinion? This is all personal. I'm not stating anything as a fact. I'm just telling you how I feel and my thoughts on certain things. Let's get into this, man. And before we even get into the cons of this game, before we get into the things I dislike, I really want to go over the things that I really enjoyed about the first weekend beta. Right off the back, man, weapons. Every single weapon in this game has an amazing, incredible feel to it. I really, truly love the way these weapons perform individually, how they sound, how the recoil works. Everything about the guns, from the M4 to the AK, M13 to the LMGs to the shotguns to the pistols, SMGs, like even the marksman rifles. Every single weapon has its own specific trait, qualities, recoil pattern, sound. It's awesome. I also really enjoyed the kill streaks in this game, man. The kill streaks, I got every kill streak in this game. Excluding the recon drone, which I just didn't feel like putting on, but I got every other kill streak in this game, even the highest one, which I believe was called the support helo. Used every single one multiple times. They all felt great. They all felt like they did something really cool. I think the precision airstrike could be a little different. You could use that a little differently, but that's neither here or there. Other thing is the Gunsmith. The Gunsmith felt so cool to use. I love the idea of the Gunsmith and the different ways that you can put attachments on different things, the different customization options, like I think the AK-47 alone had like 10 optics that you could just run on it during this beta, during this 1 weekend here. Gunsmith is a really good idea. I do like everything about the Gunsmith. The thing I really enjoy is the gunfight mode. The gunfight mode is awesome. Even from the alpha to now to the last day of this weekend beta. We ran some 2v2 and just so much fun. Such a great feel, really fast paced, fast action, you could play really aggressive. It takes teamwork. It's such a great, I can see myself running for hours alone just on the gunfight, the 2v2 gunfight game mode. And I got to play this a lot the first 2 days. I really actually enjoyed the 10v10. Even if it was just that one big ass map, Grasna Raid, even if it was just that map, the 10v10, I don't know, it was fun. It was a lot of fun running 10 versus 10 players in a map that size. I think in a map that size, the player count should have been a little higher. Maybe like a 12v12 maybe, or maybe like a 15v15 if that's something that they could do. But the 10v10 was a lot of fun, especially running a team deathmatch 10v10. That was awesome. Last thing I will say here, guys, is that the Modern Warfare game itself, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare game itself, if the beta is any indication, it looks like there is going to be a big, heavy grind factor to this game. And I really, really love that about Infinity Ward. Every single Infinity Ward game that I've played has always provided a fun and really challenging grind factor, which I really enjoy because it makes you play the game, even in times where you feel like you don't want to. You feel like, man, I do want to finish doing something. So it's a lot of fun. You know what? Sorry, this will be the last thing that I will say about the Modern Warfare Beta Weekend 1 here. Shout out to Infinity Ward because I know they're listening. I know they're looking at the feedback and they're looking at what the community likes, what we dislike, the feedback that we're giving, whether it's constructive, whether it's just hate, whether it's love, whatever it is. I know that they're listening. It's obvious from the second day when they provided the mini-map, when everybody just had an outburst on the first day of no mini-map. You know, like they're really trying to listen to the community and our wants and our needs. So shout out to Infinity Ward for that. They've always been my favorite developing team. So hopefully they will continue listening to us into weekend number 2. All right. Moment of truth here, guys. Let's get into the things that I dislike about this Modern Warfare beta. And once again, this is just my personal opinion. This is how I feel. You do not have to agree. You do not have to disagree. I really could care less. I'm just giving you my thoughts and my opinions. If you guys want to have conversations in the comment section below, I'll be more than happy to talk with you guys and listen to your own opinions and just go back and forth and maybe debate a few things. That's perfectly fine with me. Let's get into this. All right, first thing, I guess we should just get it out of the way is the whole mini-map thing, man. I'm an old school, I'm an old Call of Duty player. I've been playing Call of Duty, like I said, for 10, 11 plus years. I think Call of Duty for Modern Warfare was either 11 or 12 years ago or something like that. So I've been playing Call of Duty for a long time. A lot of people think that we want the mini-map because we're red dot chasers, and I'm not going to sit here and try to defend that. That is definitely a part of it, but that is not the reason why I personally want the mini-map in the game. The mini-map offers a lot of awareness. It offers where your teammates are without you having to turn every single time to see to check if your if your teammates are near you. The mini-map actually shows you building entrances, the outline of buildings. So for me, the mini-map was just a really big, crucial part of Call of Duty. It's always been that way, and I'm not saying that change isn't good. All I'm saying is that something like removing the mini-map, they tried it out, I tried it out, I'm giving you my feedback. It just wasn't for me. Some dumbass idiots in the comment section of a couple of the last videos over on Twitter as well, not just coming after me, but coming after anybody and everybody who said that they wanted the minimap, claiming that you're a bad player if you don't know how to play without the minimap. And you know what? If that's the case, then sure. Maybe I am a bad player because I don't know how to play without the minimap. Maybe I do need the minimap for a little bit of an extra sense of awareness and comfortability out in the field. And if that's the case, then sure. I'm not going to debate you on that. Maybe I am a bad player. Years of Call of Duty being the top player, being one of the top players in every single Call of Duty I've played before would tell you differently, but I'm not here to argue with you or debate that at all or defend myself. Yeah, they brought back the minimap, but it didn't have the red dot indicator if an enemy shot their weapons, and that's fine. But the thing is, the compass at the top of your screen still provided the red dot. So my whole thing was, and I mentioned this in yesterday's video, I'll mention it today. If you're going to go as far as giving us the minimap and the red dot will appear, not on the minimap, but it will appear on the compass, honest to God, I know you guys are trying to be different, but like, why not just give us the original regular minimap that everybody is just used to? Get rid of the compass, leave the compass, but put the red dots on the minimap when the enemy shoots. This thing I really disliked about the Modern Warfare beta was a fear that a lot of us had that turned out to be extremely, extremely real. And that is the heavy amount of camping in this game. We all said it. Damn, we have a feeling there's going to be heavy camping. It's going to be nothing but campers in this game. And sadly, that is the case. It's because of a few things. The camping is extremely heavy in this game, but I feel like the camping might not be as heavy in this game if the original minimap was out there. If something else that I really disliked about the Modern Warfare beta and the feel of this game is that sprint out time. The sprint out time from when you're running to when you're going to pick up your weapon to get into a gunfight is so goddamn slow. I wish they would maybe give us a compromise, and if they want to remove the minimap, remove it, but maybe give the aggressive players, the people who like to run around out in the field, maybe give us some kind of advantage instead of giving all of the advantage to the campers and the little Timmies who just hide and hope that somebody will walk by. Sprint out time, the aiming down sight speed, all of that stuff, man, it is extremely slow in this game, and that is something that I really, really dislike. Progressing on that one topic there, let's talk about something I said that I liked, which was the Gunsmith and all attachments and stuff. Why does every single attachment in this game, with the exclusion of perks and maybe two, or maybe I'm even reaching, maybe one or two attachments in this game, why is that everything that you put on your weapon reduces and slows down your aim down sight speed? I don't understand why putting an optic on, maybe a few maybe like a sniper scope, I'd understand, but I don't understand why putting an optic on your weapon reduces its ADS speed or sprint out speed or whatever. Like, just doesn't make sense. All of the attachments on the muzzle, extended magazines, under barrel, optic, like I mentioned earlier, all of these attachments, whatever you put on your gun, it's going to slow down your aiming speed. These are all really cool attachments. Like, I would love to put like a crazy looking suppressor or even like a crazy muzzle brake on my weapon to make it look cool, or even help with the recoil. But then when I'm helping with my recoil, I immediately slow down my ADS speed. I remember seeing one attachment that not only did it give you, like, you know, it gives you the pros and the cons of the attachments. I don't remember what it was, but I put the attachment on my gun, and I remember I looked at the cons of that attachment, and it was a double negative. Normally it's just one negative, but it was a double negative of the ADS speed, and I'm like, what the hell is that? So that's something I really disliked about the Modern Warfare beta here, weekend 1. Also, another thing, man, I really did not like the map layouts. Not all of them. I will say the cave map I really didn't like. Grasna raid I really didn't like. Gunrunner was okay. It was fine. Like, it wasn't. I didn't like it. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't like it too much. But it was all right. It was fine. I don't remember the name of the other map, the little map. I can't remember what that map name is. But the little map, the smallest map that we were able to play on, that was a fine map. That's fine. But the multiplayer maps that they basically allowed us to play for the beta here, it just offered the enemy players way too many places to hide, way too many places they could appear from. I remember over on Twitter, somebody took a picture of Grasna raid, and in the one area that he was looking at, there was at least, I think he circled like 10 points of entries or 10 hiding spots in the one section that he was looking at. And it was just like, bro, like, how are we supposed to, I understand we're supposed to have that awareness, and we're supposed to just, you know, be able to look at it like everywhere and expect anything at any time. I get that, but goddamn, bro, that's 10 places for the enemy to just sit and wait. Again, this might just be a personal thing. This might just be my personal opinion on the matter, but the maps, I feel, could use a little bit of work and a little less areas where enemy players can camp and sit. I feel like you're just giving the campers, you're giving these little Timmies way too many options, man. Final two things that I will mention here before we end today's video, man, is the spawns. Now, the spawns are never great during beta, so I don't want to get too much into this. I'm sure they're going to work on the spawns for this game, but the spawns were extremely bad, very awful. Many times I had just died and I respawned, and the second I respawned, I'm not even joking here, not even 0.5 seconds into the game, and I'm already dying. I'm already getting shot at because somebody is just luckily happened to just be aiming in a specific spot where I spawned. So yeah, the spawns definitely need work. This is actually on like both hands here, guys. Like, I actually liked it, but I also disliked it, is the audio for this game. The audio sounds incredible. It sounds amazing, but I feel like things like the footsteps should have a little bit of a variation sound to it, of a different sound to it. Like, enemy footsteps maybe shouldn't sound like your own teammate footsteps, or maybe there should be a slight difference so that you can tell. I mean, that's just maybe me reaching a little bit there. Maybe that's just me trying to really reach for something special to happen like that. All right, and that's about it, man. That's literally everything that I liked, everything that I disliked about this game. This game is extremely challenging. It's like nothing I've ever played before. You guys have asked me, can you compare it to any other Call of Duty? Honestly, I can't. I can't compare it to any Call of Duty. This is the first time in my entire Call of Duty gaming career, if you will, this is the first time that I have ever struggled so much with a Call of Duty. Not even when I first played Call of Duty. Like, I'm talking my very first time ever playing Call of Duty. Not even then did I struggle as much as I'm struggling now playing this game. It's very challenging. Maybe it's just getting accustomed to it. Maybe it's just learning the maps a little better, finding settings that work for you. Maybe it's a bunch of different things, but this is honestly one of the most challenging and one of the toughest Call of Duties I've ever played. It's very stressful. It made me rage a couple times, and you guys know me. I'm not the rager. That's not me. Like, When I rage, it's because of something that happens between me and another player, and it's, or maybe just something on me turning up. I don't rage because the game pisses me off, like, you know. And so yeah, and for those of you who might be wondering, man, I played this game for hours on stream and off stream. I played off stream almost throughout the night, trying to get better at this game, and I wasn't seeing a lot of improvement. But yeah, man, I said I would give this game a rating, the Modern Warfare Weekend 1 beta, a rating here, out of 10. I swear to God, you guys, at this point, this game is sitting at either a 4 or a 5 out of 10 right now, man. Yeah. But anyways, man, that's about it for this video here. Thank you so much for watching. As always, feel free to leave your comments, questions, concerns, opinions, anything. Feel free to let me know in the comment section below. I look forward to reading any comments and stuff and talking with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new around here, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, drop a like. I don't want anybody to think that I'm giving up here. I'm not giving up, man. We're gonna keep pushing forward. I'm gonna get it, or I'm not. Like, it's not like I'm gonna stop playing or I'm gonna quit playing this game, because that's not who we are. That's not what we do here. Whatever the challenge is, we're gonna keep pushing forward, and we're gonna give next weekend a try and see if we improve, see if there's anything that we can do to get better. And yeah, I'm gonna back at it, you guys. And maybe, you know what? Maybe I need some time when the game comes out, like I did with a couple of the other Call of Duties, like Infinite Warfare or Call of Duty World War II. Maybe I just need some time in the custom lobbies, playing against bots for a little bit, trying to get used to certain things and figuring out what works for me. You know, maybe that's what it takes as well. I'm going to back out of here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, my name is Gray. Peace.